Hey everybody, it's MommaOG. I am back with another reaction. Today I am reacting to Inpatient, which is Ren and Chris Webby. The song is Bad Company. Now I just recorded another one, Madhouse, and here I've been thinking that I've kind of been keeping up with all of their songs that they've been releasing. I'm a little late on some of them. And then Bad Company was kind of the last one as of yesterday that I had to do that they've released. And then today they're releasing 7 new songs. So I cannot explain into words the pressure, not so much pressure, but just the feeling that I need to stay on top of this. But I also have that same thing for 90,000 other different artists, Ren included. Before we get started, if you would like to request a specific reaction, you can do so by clicking a donation link down in the description. Send along the information of the song you'd like me to react to, and I will get it recorded right away. I also take notes while I'm reacting, so if you see me looking down, I'm just writing down a couple of words to help me remember what I want to talk about. But as always, with Ren and Chris Webby, there's a good chance that I will need to pause it, rewind it a little bit, so that I can keep up in the moment. I've got my earbuds in. Let's see what we have in store today. Ooh, dancing.
I've been out here causing trouble again. The CEO of the bad company, shutter your windows, lock the damn door, so we coming right in. They say I lost my mind on this molecular level. My head's in the gutter. My friends say I should get it together. Got some substances I love as much as my family members, and you can always count on family to get through the weather. When rains come and them lightning bolts like that sky, I'm a mess. Ain't got no cleaner as the time passed by. Built all these castles in the sand, but I can't fight that tide. You might ask why.
Well, we have a lot of dancers.
Just remind them why they say.
Okay, I'm just going to rewind this a little bit. A lot of it, maybe. So it seems to be on the same kind of theme about, you know, their troubles and how they affect them. I did see a line in here about, like, something about nothing like being able to count on family when things get tough. So just want to make sure I get everything in the moment here. So I need to rewind it a bit.
So we coming right in. They say I lost my mind on this molecular level. My head's in the gutter. My friends say I should get it together. Got some substances I love as much as my family members, and you can always count on family to get through the weather.
Okay. That kind of changes what I just said. I've got some substances like I love family members, and you can always count on family to get through bad weather or something. Get through the weather. So I think that that's not so much about family. You can count on these things you love like family, these substances. So spoke ahead of myself there.
Always count on family to get through the weather. When rains come and them lightning bolts like that sky, I'm a mess. Ain't got no cleaner as the time passed by. Built all these castles in the sand, but I can't fight that tide. You might ask why, so let me just remind them why they say I'm bad company.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a threat to myself. Talking to myself up in the mirror. Make it any clearer. At this point they know I'm way past help. I never cared about the doctor's orders. I just play with the hand that I got dealt. So they say I'm bad company. this open road, rattling bones. And every step I take, my muscles shake, but I stumble on back home. This life's been cold, it's all that I've known.
Sing it.
Now tell me just what the fuck is beginner's luck, 'cause I'm a veteran of being alone. They say I'm bad company, but I don't act like I'm supposed to. I've heard they say no misery loves company, but I'm too goddamn anti-social. They say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself. Talking to myself up in the mirror. Could I make it any clearer? At this point they know I'm way past help. I never cared about the doctor's orders. I just play with the hand that I got dealt. So they say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself.
Huh. Okay. That was a quick one. That seemed to be, like many of the others, just kind of singing about your issues and your experiences with mental illness, the cards you've been dealt, people thinking that you're bad company because you've got these issues. And I think this kind of relates a little bit to something that I wasn't sure if I was going to talk about, but I think when you hear the words mentally ill or mental illness, the whole phrase is so stigmatized. Mental illness is so multifaceted. It's so complex. There's so many different variations of it, severities of it. There's low end, there's severe. With me, you know, I've been talking a lot about my ADHD, my PTSD, and my anxiety. Technically, those are mental illnesses. I would classify them more as nervous illnesses based on trauma. But whatever. You know, Ren's situation is completely different. I'm not familiar with Webby's history with his mental illness. But the whole point I'm trying to make is that mental illness has kind of become a four-letter word. And that's why a lot of people don't get help. That's why a lot of people are shunned. And I think that's why a lot of people don't talk about it openly as much, because they're afraid of being judged. And yeah, you're going to be judged. I knew going into this, like, I think neurodivergent was really when I started talking about my own issues. You know, I knew that some people were going to judge me and just write me off. But who cares, really? There's also a lot more people that kind of have reassured me that I'm not the only one on the planet that's going through shit. And certainly listening to Ren's songs and this project songs helps reiterate that fact. A lot of other artists that I've been listening to as well. Mental illness is a human condition. There's varying degrees of it. And just because you have mental illness doesn't mean you're crazy or that you're bad company. But you will get classified as such by some people regardless. So I don't know if that's what they were trying to convey in this. That's kind of what it made me think to talk about. But this song in particular, this might be some strong words, but it seemed like an anthem for mental illness, to be honest. You know, and I also think it's amazing. There's a lot of this theme in their songs and in Ren's songs. And what better way to express it than through song? And I think it's amazing that they have a platform in which to do so, to kind of get these messages out to the world these songs in and of themselves can help people, understand that they're not alone. They're not the only people that go through all of these things, or even any other things that these two don't write songs about. I mean, like I said, it's multifaceted. Another amazing song in this series. I'm excited to see what's coming up next. Thank you all so much for being here to share this with me. I will see you on the next one. Why are you biting me? You want a foot massage?